Got lots more giveaways coming up, but it's going to require some help on your part. First one off the production line of the new compact ICCS. All of the stuff in the past has just gotten better and better as it's gone on. Now with all the 3D gauges.
It's time for another episode of your favorite flight sim and aviation show, 10-Minute Taxi, with your host, Mark Hammer.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of your 10-Minute Taxi. Today is Thursday, September 1st, 2011, and this starts the month that we all remember in infamy 10 years ago. We'll be talking a little bit about that probably next week, but a whole lot of stuff going on tonight. Before I get started, though, I do have, I've got to say something, and first I want to say to Bill Womack, thank you very much for not letting me come up for air, and I should have fixed this on Monday's show, and I wish I had some really cool excuse for it, but I don't. I had it in my notes, and I passed right over it. I don't have a good excuse. I screwed up. So, in one of my previous episodes talking about AvSuck, I had mentioned Tom Allen's Worthless and Nick Churchill. Well, Nick Churchill is apparently the wrong person named in my prior show as one of Tom Allen Worthless's little minions. I'm very sorry about that, Nick. I was given your name by a viewer and informed that you were involved in some ban of mine over at AvSuck that I had discussed on the previous episode. Bill Womack had asked why your name was mentioned, and after some research, it was revealed that the viewer had given me the wrong damn name. However, with the ban, I was unable to confirm the names myself, but I was relying on this viewer's word, and I did trust it. Unfortunately, it was wrong, so my sincerest apologies for pairing you with negative connotations that you had any involvement with anything over at AvSuck. Nick Churchill had absolutely nothing to do with it, and special thanks to Bill for helping me research that and get that corrected. So I'm sorry, and that's all I got, man. I'll rub your feet for you or something. On a good note, we've got some great events coming up in September. It's kind of the end of the summer, so everybody's starting to kind of settle back into their flight sims, and so everybody's starting to schedule some really cool events. It's time for something new, and it's time for something different. This one is, and of course I don't have everything ready to go. Give me just a second here. There it goes. And I'm just going to get it set up properly here. There we go. So it's time for something new. It's time for something different. They have crossed the pond, crossed the ditch, and now they have Cross Africa over at vatsim.net. This will be the first leg in the Round the World series of events celebrating VATSIM's 10th anniversary. Join them on this exciting joint effort between VATSAF, VATEUD, VATUK, VATEG, VATNAF, VATCAF. This will be a flight from 4 different airports in Europe and North Africa to 4 destinations in South Africa. So for all the details on that, head over to vatsim.net and check their news, or you can always search for Cross Africa. I thought that was a really cool event. Thanks for sending that in. EasternHops.com has their weekly Cessna Sundays coming up, 11 a.m. Eastern Time to 1600-ish Greenwich Mean Time, or 1600 Greenwich Mean Time on September 4th. They're averaging 30 to 50 planes, and they had 42 show up last week. Thought that was really cool. Visit EasternHops.com for all the info on that. Virtual Aviation Experience, or VAE, is having their heli roundup coming up at the end of, from the middle of September through the middle of October. It's going to be September 17th through October 15th on every Saturday. And it's going to run from 1730 Pacific Time to 2030 Eastern Time. Or 1730 Pacific Time or 2030 Eastern Time. This session is a VFR flight around 676 nautical miles of Montana. And this flight consists of helicopters only. There will be no restrictions as to which type of helicopter you choose to fly, as long as you can fly it proficiently. I think that's probably some good information. There will be a total of 19 airports and 7 optional airports along the route, and since this event has so many legs to it, it will be broken down to happen every Saturday for 5 weeks. So for all the information on that, visit virtual-aviation.org and get signed up for the Heli Roundup coming up. That looks like a great event. Well, Pilot Edge has finally released their launch date. Looks like they're scheduled for October 1st for their full paid system. As of this Wednesday, they're also offering, or they're going to be stepping up to 7 days a week of beta from 6 to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And this isn't on the site yet, or I'm sorry, they've just posted it on the site. Looks like they're going to be stepping up the beta frequency because they've hired a good number of controllers who need to go through their training and familiarization program. So good news for everyone. 7 nights a week of coverage instead of just 2. So head over to pilotedge.net for all of that. I know I've been loving it, and I know you guys will too. Well, my favorite flight sim store, flightsimstore.com, is having a cool 10% off Starbucks gift vouchers for dads in Australia this Father's Day. With Father's Day coming up there in Australia this weekend, Sunday, September 4th, many people are searching for that last-minute gift to give their dad. So they've got the perfect idea. Give your father the run of the store with a Starbucks gift voucher, allowing them to choose anything he wants from their extensive catalog. Check out flightsimstore.com and search for Starbucks gift vouchers. Well, if you guys are interested in doing a great, or having finding a great site with pinups and calendars, visit mybombshells.com. They've got some really nice merchandise over there, and of course they've got their claim to fame, which is their pinup calendar. Good stuff over at mybombshells.com. Check that out. Well, Orbix has done it. They've released the highly anticipated Fall City Airport scenery, and this is the one that I've been waiting for. Featuring the new Nature Flow technology, Fall City Airport looks to add yet another level of immersion into our simulation. And I can't, on a personal note, I am so freaking happy that they've released this, and it looks so good. I'm so excited. They did such a good job, and of course, leave it to Orbix to step it up a notch every single time. So the Fall City, or 1 Whiskey Alpha 6 airfield, has Nature Flow, Texture Flow, and People Flow. So good stuff. You can pick that up in a box DVD, or of course over an instant download over at flightsimstore.com, and that one comes in at a little over $35 US. So good stuff. Go over there, pick that one up today, because that's what I'm going to be doing. Speaking of stuff I'm going to be purchasing when the show's over tonight, Coronado released the 337H Skymaster. Look at that. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to go, look at that. So, really cool aircraft. If any of you guys don't know what this airplane is, it's a push-me-pull-me twin prop split tail. It was used quite a bit in Vietnam, and they used some of it for civilian use, but it is a pig to get up and down off the ground, but a very original, very cool aircraft. Go over there and pick that one up at Coronado.com today. I know I will be. Speaking of Coronado, some other good projects that they've got coming up that I'm really excited about. Of course, most of you know about the King Air C90, and most of you have seen the shots of that I've put up. They actually released a few new shots several weeks ago, but that's one of the new projects that's coming up. Another one that they've just announced is really cool. Look at this. The P-46 Malibu jet prop. HD. Oh, yeah. Look at that, huh? So, Coronado, of course, doing just what I've always expected them to do, and I'm so excited about. And they're going to release this gonzo-nosed bird, this Malibu, and I bet that thing is just going to be sick. So, another project I cannot wait to be released. Go over to Coronado.com and check that out. Oh, they've got one more. Hold on. What is this? Ooh, they've got one more, it looks like. This one's the A36 Bonanza for FSX. And let me pull up a couple of pictures, though. I'm just now looking at this myself. So another in the Bonanza line from Coronado. And I'm sure it will be just as flawless as all the rest of the Coronado releases, especially with the Bonanza, the Beach Series stuff. I can't wait. I love Coronado. Well, speaking of a new plane, Commercial Level Simulations announced the development of the BAE 146-200/300 jetliner for FSX. And it looks like they're previewing the brand new BAE 146 jetliner advanced package. And of course, it's pulling up photos in a separate window here. But this special news is just for their newsletter readers. And they'll looks like they just announced it on their website as well, though. But after 3 years of development, they're pleased to show the very first previews of their upcoming BAE 146 jetliner package. This masterpiece has high-resolution textures, making every little detail visible for you as a virtual pilot. For all the information on that, visit commerciallevel.com and search for the BAE 146 jetliner. FlySimware.com released their 1947 Cessna 123D for FSX. This one's only $18, and there's a video of it as well if you're interested in that. There's a whole bunch of screenshots, but check out the video. The video will really sell you on it as well. But all the information on that is flysim.us for all the info on that. It's got real-world transponder and gauges, high-quality 3D gauges, quality textures, and removable pilot, custom 3D GPS, all kinds of great VC sounds, front and rear suspension, and all of the bells and whistles that you look for from Flight Simware. FlySim.us. I had heard of McFat Studios, but I never really knew that they did anything other than behind-the-scenes modeling. Well, boy, was I wrong. I decided to go on their site today. You know, and they carry a lot of the airliner stuff as far as all of the different companies that they've actually developed for. But they've got really great texture sets. If you go to mcfatstudios.net and you click on their freeware, they've got everything from Cool Sky to PMDG freeware stuff. And most of this is all of their, they've done really high definition paint schemes or liveries. Really cool stuff, and you know, I'm all about extra paints, and I'm all about McFat Studios as far as their modeling goes. So if you guys are interested in that, head over to mcfatstudios.net and pick up some of those, pick up some of that freeware stuff. And of course, if you're interested in some of their modeling projects as well, you can probably pick that up directly from this site as well, or from the manufacturer site. So I'm going to end with this tonight. There's dissension in the Microsoft Flight release. According to a confidential source of 10-Minute Taxi, they've confirmed as of yesterday that Microsoft has put the Flight project on hold, citing there's a new shot caller for the Microsoft gaming division, and they're apparently questioning the profitability of releasing a new simulator. With a tough economy and the need for efficient profit margins, I wonder if Microsoft is going to be able to justify bringing in this new simulator program to market. With games like Halo selling $200 million in the first 24 hours, I'm sure it's going to be a difficult sell. And of course, as we get more information on the Microsoft Flight release and its development, you'll hear it here first, and we'll let you know. But after they hadn't released any real new webisodes over at Microsoft.com/game/flight, I was starting to get a little bit curious. And luckily, our insider gave us all of the information about kind of what was going on. So as soon as we hear anything else, I'll make sure and let you guys know. On a personal note, I've got some great pics of all of your flight sim pits, so make sure you keep sending those in to 10minutetaxi@live.com. I want to see them. Basically, I'm going to try and make a little, kind of make a collage or a montage of everybody's sim pits and just do it all. So email me your pictures of your sim pits to 10minutetaxi@live.com, and I'll try and get them all into the big collage. And I think I've got another idea for them, too. So pass that around. I want to see all your sim pits. Also, thanks to the donations, the Twitch TV or the Twitch.tv live feed is now ad-free. We're able to purchase the Pro account here on Twitch TV. I wanted to say thank you to everyone who donated to the show. If you're interested in chipping in, you can also click the chip in widget at the bottom of the 10-Minute Taxi page here on twitch.tv/10-Minute-Taxi. Thank you very much for all those donations. I look forward to continuing with the ad-free account over here at twitch.tv. Also, for you Ustream.tv viewers, make sure that you come over to twitch.tv, I still have not gotten any updates as far as what they're going to do about the feed problem. So if you've got the show embedded, don't use the Ustream.tv embed code. Use the Twitch.tv embed code. Also, I'm selling some of my flight sim hardware, so make sure you check out the 10 Minute Taxi Facebook page or the Twitter for all the details on that. And also, I wanted to tell you guys that there's not going to be any after show tonight because I am literally going to get off of the show right now. I'm going to go purchase Falls City Airport, and I'm going to purchase the 337 from Coronado, and I'm going to fly. So you guys have a good night. Thanks for watching 10 Minute Taxi. Hey, I kept it pretty close, huh? Thanks for watching 10 Minute Taxi. You guys enjoy your weekend. Have a great weekend. We'll see you all next Monday for more of your favorite flight sim and aviation show. See ya. And let's get out of here.